Hey everyone, welcome back for some more Warframe. In this episode, we're going to do a Tower 2 Sabotage mission in the Void. Don't forget to click like to show your support, and if you're new, join the rest of us in Seeking Nation by clicking subscribe. Alright, before we get started, let's go over our arsenal. We're going to use Hydroid. He's back in the series again. Go over his mods real quick. So we have Energy Siphon in the Aura mod slot to increase his power regeneration rate. Intensify to increase the strength of his powers. Vitality to increase his health. Flow to increase his maximum energy. And then Fleeting Expertise is increasing his power efficiency at the cost of duration. The only real downside to that is it would affect his ultimate ability, but it would allow his other abilities to be cast more often in the place. So it's kind of like a give and take situation there. And then Redirection to increase shield capacity, Continuity to increase duration. So it's kind of, let's see, 60%, 30%. So it's only taken off actually 30% duration. And then Stretch to increase range and Streamline to increase power efficiency. So these two are working together to make that work out even better in the end. And then we also have the Boar Prime coming back, one of my favorite shotguns in the game. Since the last time we did put a catalyst on it, so it's more properly modded. However, it could be a whole lot more powerful once we start to polarize it, which I'll get into very soon. But we're using Point Blank to increase damage, Blunderbuss to increase critical chance, Ravage to increase critical damage. Vicious Spread increases damage at the cost of accuracy, so it makes the spread worse, but it's not really too terrible. And then Hell's Chamber increases multi-shot, which just increases the damage overall. And then Ammo Stock really helps its biggest problem as far as I'm concerned, which is the magazine capacity. It always seems to run out of ammo way too fast because of the way it fires. But hopefully this will help it out in the end. And we're also going to use the Detron, which I believe this is the first video this is appearing in. We used it during the live stream before. And the only mod on there right now is Hornet Strike to increase the damage. I very likely won't be using that gun in this video anyway. I'm going to primarily focus on the Boar Prime, maybe get the Sindo back in. So with this one, I do not have the proper stance mod for it. The one that's supposed to go with it, but we're using Cleaving Whirlwind here anyway for now. Pressure Point to increase damage, and then Fury to increase the attack speed, which is really the biggest issue it has. You can see it's now up to a 1.15 right now, so it should be a lot faster than before. But anyways, that will be our lineup. Sasha will be back as well. So let's go get those sneakies. First up, we have Raider W using Mirage, and then secondly, we have Colonel Sanders using Zephyr. Okay, so let's do this. It's a Sabotage in the Orokin faction. Their levels range from 20 to 30. Let's go get them. Infiltrated, here we go.
Detected 3 resource caches in the area, but Void interference is masking their location. You must decide if finding these caches is worth the added risk. The enemy have breached the Void portal in this Orokin structure. You are here to cut off their access and stop them from coming back.
Alright, so the Boar Prime already seems so much stronger than it was before, and I can't even imagine what the potential could be. There's also supposed to be like a shotgun buff coming in the future.
The torsion beam device is directly beyond that portal. You'll need to travel through it to destroy the device.
You've got it, Lotus, you've got it. So we've done a Tower 1 Sabotage so far. The Void ones are different than the ones on the regular navigation menu, mission nodes, whatever you want to call them. Man, I really miss using a shotgun too. I'm sure a lot of you remember that there was a time where I was using the Heck for a while during the series. And that one wasn't a very good shotgun, but I mean, it did eventually get a buff in one of the updates. But even after that, it still wasn't a very good one. I mean, I never put a catalyst on it, and I never really properly modded it because I had no idea what I was doing back then. So, I mean, I could go back and check it out again sometime, but not really looking forward to it, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we're going to take the elevator. Let's do this. I do miss using Hydroid as well. He should be a lot easier to get in the game now too, because you don't need a key to get to Vahek. Oh, I remember what a nightmare that was. It took 15 keys for me to get all the pieces for him, even though there's only 3 you need. But I mean, it's alright. I'm kind of curious how that boss fight goes now. I'm sure it's probably the same thing. It's actually literally on Earth now. I haven't tried it since it was a key. Okay, here we go. We've arrived. So we're just gonna hack this like so. And now we'll just have to protect them from all the enemies that'll be coming out of the gate. I mean, this still isn't a very challenging mission, but I really like how cool it is. Like, the fact that the enemies come pouring out of it. It's so much different than some of the other missions. Like, a lot of them are the same. For example, like, mobile defense in general is basically the same thing as a defense mission. I mean, it's a little bit different, but this is quite different. And I don't know why that PlayStation camera still picks up that random word I'm saying. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's just get up here. This is kind of annoying. They're stealing all my kills. Let's kill them. And these missions in general don't seem to be that difficult. I mean, once I get to a Tower 3 or Tower 4, I'm sure it's going to be challenging. Kind of like how the Ceres version of these missions was a little bit more difficult back when the, what was it, the gate crash operation event was going on. And this is cool too, is it like pushes you out so you can't even go in. I remember when Sasha ran in there and she got like stuck and she kept dying and I couldn't even get up there to revive her. It was so annoying. Revive her. I can't speak today apparently for some reason. Oh man, I like this gun so much better now. And yes, unfortunately this gun is now no longer dropping in the game. It may come back at some point in the future. I mean, they decided to remove Mag Prime, Frost Prime, a bunch of other primes too along with it. There are also some caches we could go and get. Let's go through the gate.
Polarity has been reversed. Now travel through the portal. It's your turn to go on the offensive.
Oh, this is really cool. I love the Europa tile set.
But they've taken the void key.
This actually might still be my favorite tile set. I just think it looks so awesome. The indoor environments are cool, but the outdoor environments are... Actually, no, I think the indoor environments are better. The outdoor ones are still pretty cool, though. I mean, once we get to, like, the waterfall, if we're even going to see it, that's, like, the most epic thing this game's shown so far. Oh, this one's a Lynx. Yoink, I got the key. Let's get out of here. That was so simple. Like, in most of the other ones, you had to face, like, the two, like, twin sisters or whatever. They're a little bit more challenging. Oh, what did they do to this? Did they make it so you run slower when you're holding the key? That's actually a nice idea. Makes it a little bit more challenging. I mean, it might be more difficult if you actually had enemies like pouring in after you once you have to pick up the key or something. There are all kinds of ways they could improve this in the future. So I guess we will be seeing some of the Detron. At least while I'm holding it. I mean, there's really not any enemies coming at this point. They should have like so many enemies pouring in after us trying to stop us. Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of this. I mean, maybe once it gets fixed with some mods, but not right now. Alright, let's get out of here. Get through the portal. Ah!
Go through the portal now. It's about to collapse.
Okay, then it's going to explode once the time runs out. Would be cool to see it, but we don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Man, this gun has so much more ammo in every clip now. I mean, I will have to do something about it running out of ammo, like probably a shotgun mutation or maybe even just getting like the ammo max mod on there. But that's something I'll be dealing with after I polarize it, which is using a Forma in case you're not already aware. I have polarized a few different things in the game so far. I haven't shown it in video, but we will be getting to that very soon, hopefully. Alright, get this going. Like, so far I've polarized the Boltor Prime so I could get some more mods on there, make that stronger. Even though it's still ridiculously overpowered. At least as far as like the veterans are concerned that go around using all these noob weapons to try to prove how good they are. I'd like to get to that point sometime. And I also polarized Excalibur so he has an actual polarity icon on his aura mod slot because it's blank by default. And then I also did the same for Necros because he's the same way. Ah! Oh man! That was just pure luck right there. Pure luck. Let's finish off these dang nab noobs. Didn't realize I wasn't really using my abilities at all. Tentacle Swarm. This is the one that really suffers at the cost of losing the duration, but I mean, I wasn't really going to use that much in here anyway. And there's always ways to improve the different Warframe actual mod loadouts. Really depends on your playstyle, what abilities you're trying to focus on. But let's get out of here. Mission complete.
Excellent work, Tenno.
We got the Haiku Prime pouch. I don't think I had that before. Also got the Link Sigil. I mean, this is my first time doing a Tower 2 Sabotage, so I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't have it before. Now, let's see who our MVP will be. So we have Colonel Sanders with the damage dealt. Raider W got the least damage taken. Total kills, Colonel Sanders, headshots, and melee kills. Nobody died. Upgrades received, Colonel Sanders, as well as abilities used, and pickup count. I got the accuracy, though. I mean, I didn't fire that much, but still. 82%, damn. Mad MLG skills there. Alright, so Colonel Sanders gets the MVP award for this episode. Congratulations. So I want to say a big thank you to Colonel Sanders and Raider W for joining me for this video. And also thank you so much everybody else for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to click like to show your support. And if you're new, join the rest of us in Seek Nation by clicking subscribe. And I will see you next time.